Hey, I wanted to show you really quick how to create a campaign and a timer using Simple Conversion Commander. So this plugin is really easy to use. You can set up your campaigns in just a matter of minutes. And so let's just jump right in. So you're going to be in your WordPress backend here, and here's your dashboard. And we're going to go right down here and find the plugin called SCC. And once you click on that, you're going to be at an area where you can start setting up your campaigns. So the first thing, though, that you need to make sure that you do is go over here to the settings button and make sure that you have got your time zone set correctly. Whatever you operate on for your promotions needs to match this. So if you're going to do Pacific time, or you need to make sure that you calculate your timers to match any of your deadlines. So we are using Eastern time here, so we'll just leave it there. And we're going to come over here to campaigns, and we're going to create a new campaign. So these are already campaigns that I currently have running, and you can see they're just real easy to look at here. So we're going to go to Add New. And this is what the back end portion of your campaign is going to look like. So what we want here is we're going to just do a test, and I'm going to call this SCC demo for our purposes. So you have a few different options, and this is what I love about this plugin is you can do a scheduled timer, you can do a timer that lasts for a certain duration, or you can do a repeat function. So let me explain really quick how these work. For scheduled, let's say that you have a campaign that is good from Wednesday to Friday. And so that's going to be scheduled because it's good Wednesday through Friday of this week only. So that's scheduled. You're going to run it one time. Duration is going to be something that you use, let's say, on a confirmation page or on a special landing page, where if someone hits that landing page, you want them to have a special offer for 20 minutes only. And it recognizes as they land on that page, shows them a different page based on their click. And then after the 20 minutes expires, then they are redirected to a page that is either exactly the same with a different offer or a completely different page, however you like to do that. I like to do it with two exact same pages with different offers. So the initial page that they hit with the special offer will have a header at the top that says, this offer is good for 20 minutes only. Make sure that you take advantage. And that has your special coupon code on it. So then if they go back to that page after 20 minutes, they're taken to a different URL that has the regular priced item on there. So that is an option with the duration timer. So then the third option is repeat timer. And this is what allows you to say, for example, that you are going to run a Friday flash sale every single week. So you can run a timer that pops up on your pages every Friday for the end of time if you'd like to set that up. I like to run some campaigns every week that start on a certain day, that end on a certain day. They're completely automated, and the timer at the top of the page just changes out each week on Wednesdays or on Thursdays. And so that's really the beauty of being able to run a repeat timer so that you can set it and then you never have to get back in there again. So I'm going to just create a scheduled post or a scheduled campaign really quick to show you how this works. So first you're going to go to your landing page, and your landing page always has to be a raw URL. You can't use a redirect here because you're going to actually place the code on this specific page. So I'm going to go to my sample page I've already created, and I'm going to grab my URL, and we're going to put that in here. So the next page is the page that you want the customer to be redirected to once the timer expires. So I just grabbed this page as a test, and we'll run them to that. And I'm going to start it today. And I'm going to start it, and this is going to be in military time. So I'm going to start this at 11 o'clock Eastern. And I'm going to end it tomorrow at, let's say, 11 o'clock Eastern. So we have a 24-hour timer here. And I'm going to add it. So the beauty of this is that tomorrow, after your timer ends, you can always set another timer then, and another timer and another timer, so that if you wanted to run a week of specials here, a different special every single day, you can just stack your pages on top of each other and set different timers. So we ran our 30 days of December deals this way, by stacking timers on top of each other, and that way we just set them up for the entire month in advance, and we don't have to go in and change the timers every single day at midnight. So you can do a couple different things, but we're going to go ahead here and just do a super simple timer, and I like the circular timers, and let's use a red one. And we're going to hit save. So this software is going to run completely on shortcode functionality, and we're just going to grab, you'll see after you've saved it, it's going to generate a shortcode for you here, and we're just going to grab that shortcode and copy it. We're going to place that shortcode on the initial landing page that the customer is going to hit, where you're going to drive your traffic. And you can do it inside a text editor, inside WordPress. If you use a page builder, depending on which one you use, you'll probably use the text editor feature there. But I'm just going to go ahead and put it in my text feature here, and I'm going to update my page. So we've got that saved, and let's view the page. So there's my timer, and it's showing me now that I've got 23 hours left on my offer, because remember, I had it end at 11 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. So we're down to 23 hours on that. So what'll happen is, let me just show this to you to demonstrate how this will work. Let's edit this, and let's make our timer stop today. And it is 11:34. So let's see, let's go to 11. I have to do a little math in my head here. Let's hit save really quick, see if we can catch it. Here we go. Let's refresh my page. So we've got 2 seconds. I almost caught it. So you'll see the page automatically redirected to where it needed to go based on the timer. I love how simple this tool is. The great part about setting this up is that you can create timers that are going to match your page. And let's say that we've got a simple timer here. It's going to show us what it's going to look like. So this is just a plain box. We can use an orange if you'd like, gray. All these different colors just allow you to kind of brand to your site a little bit or to stand out. I really like the orange one. I use that a lot, and I love using the circular timers. And so that's a nice, pretty one if you have that kind of color scheme on your site. So the other nice part about this is you can put some HTML in to show either above your timer or below your timer, especially if you want to, this is where you could put, this offer is good for 20 more minutes, or, whatever your copy is that you want. And you can designate if you want this to be below or above. And again, you'll see this is just a simple WYSIWYG editor here, and you're just going to put your HTML in right there. Let's see. So we can jump over here to visual if you need to get the editor, or you can use text here. So the other thing that's important to know is if you're using any kind of third-party software, you can still use this, this timer. And if your third-party software allows you to put raw code in, this would be the code that you would use if you use lead pages. If you didn't want to use a timer that they're already using on a lead page, because it allows you to put the timer anywhere on the page that you would like, that you can insert HTML copy or code, as opposed to where lead pages may tell you that they want the timer in any of their templates. So the iframe code you would use with different other different third-party softwares like ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels prefers iframe code as opposed to raw code in a lot of their functionality. So this gives you the opportunity to use iframe or to use raw code. The other great part here is if you wanted to use the same timer on multiple pages because you were driving traffic, let's say from different ad sources, and you wanted to customize that page just a little bit depending on where you were driving your traffic from, it's going to tell you all the pages that you have this timer set so that you can go back and edit the timer at a later time to either remove it or to run the promotion again. So this is how simple it is to use this timer, and just wanted to show you very fast how quickly I set that up. And again, if you have any questions at all, hit us up over in the support desk, but I think you're going to find this tool to be incredibly powerful and really easy and useful to use. So we look forward to working with you more at NAM's Toolkit, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.